welcome to a new episode of Caught on Video, the special Love Spectacular edition, kind of, sort of. You gotta bear with me, I have been very sick, and it's actually 1:30. Nobody should be up this goddamn early in the morning, so I am a little crotchety, and I love fun words like crotchety. So, you're gonna be hearing probably more of those fun words, because I have a vocabulary and maybe I know how to use it. Okay, so this is the fun Valentine's Day episode, and I have to do it now because there's a lot of things we have to do on Valentine's Day that we don't want to do, which is why this show exists. Okay? But, here's the thing. Like how I play with my mouse. Okay, so, I have to do something in the beginning of this episode because there are people out there that will do things if you don't do things to preempt them. It's just the way it is. Okay? We give people a lot of credit for being stupid. Like, oh, I don't know, if someone spills hot coffee on their lap and then sues someone for it, we say, oh my God, what a stupid woman. She's not stupid. She's a smart shyster is what she is, and she's taking advantage of people because there wasn't a warning label on the cup. Now there are warning labels because people don't want to get sued. My business teacher in college, he said if there's one thing that he wanted us to learn from his class, most important thing in his class, was that anyone can sue anyone for anything, anytime. And that was the main thing that he wanted us to learn. He nailed it into our brains, which is why I'm doing this whole preamble up to the actual show. Okay? So here's where I'm starting with this show. I do not hate anyone. There have been people who have done really horrific things to me. I don't hate them. I feel sorry for them about the things that must have happened to them in their lives that made them even able to conceive of the things they did to me. But I don't hate them. And there is a huge difference there in thought. Napoleon Bonaparte, a man who won 3 revolutions, 3. He said, a true man hates no one. That's Napoleon Bonaparte, okay? He was an awesome, awesome guy who did amazing things, and he spilt blood to do it. So, alright, so there's my disclaimer for the show. Now, if you go and do something, don't point at me. You have your own name. Even if you're a chick, have the balls to use it. Alright? There. So, Valentine's Day. I know that I, for one, am sick of corporations and corporate greed. I know that I, recently, personally, have been screwed over by corporations, and I know that they are more than happy to work us to the bone, to screw us over and not pay us nearly what we're worth, not just as human beings, but as talented workforce, and then they manipulate us with holidays like Valentine's Day. Now, I have a story about my first Valentine's Day, because I always thought it was bullpucky. Anyway. No, I like to not cuss, because I like to come up with more fun words. Words are fun. I love wordplay, so it's not that I have a problem with fucking cursing. It's just that I enjoy coming up with more creative ways to do so. It's just fun. Wordplay is fun. Okay, but I decided that one day I was going to do something for Valentine's Day, just for a kick. And so, I don't wear dresses often. I never have. I went through a phase where I did for a while because I liked wearing pajamas to work, and dresses felt like pajamas. And so I wore velvet gowns to work all the time, and somebody's like, why you always look so glamorous? I'm like, I'm wearing freaking pajamas. Anyway, So I wore a dress, and I got candles up in the dining room, and I cooked. I can't cook for squat, but I did. I tried. I put my best foot forward. And the guy didn't show up. And it was one of those things where I realized that it wasn't Valentine's Day necessarily that was the issue. It was the expectation of Valentine's Day that was the problem. It was this whole social buildup that said, we are supposed to show our affection. We are supposed to. It's like shoulds and musts. We're shoulding all over ourselves and masturbating all over the place. We need to stop that expectation. That's the problem. Whenever I'm told that I need to do something, whenever I'm told that I'm supposed to, my first thing is to rally against that. I don't want to. I don't want to do something when I'm told. That's a problem. Of course, then there's the Midwest way of looking at it. Love thy neighbor, and especially if he's tall and debonair, it makes it all the easier. Now that I can live with. But, it might be a good idea if. Well, what's a good idea? What is a good idea is if you love someone, every day should be Valentine's Day. Like, if you got a style, every day is Halloween, right? Okay, so ever since I did my war on Christmas, getting back at Christmas for trouncing on Halloween, that's what it did. It's a fact. Halloween and the consumer mentality, it did. It stepped on Christmas. It stepped on Halloween. And so I got back at it. It was fair, and it was just. So people have been contacting me, not just one, a lot of people have been contacting me saying, hey, we need to do something about this Valentine's Day thing. So I've had plenty of time to deliberate. So I was watching Better Call Saul and getting caught up for season 2. And he said to Tuco, if you're not watching, it's this lawyer talking to this thug. And he said, well, let the punishment fit the crime. Let's be tough but fair. And that's kind of where I'm headed with this. Valentine's Day didn't do anything to Halloween. As much as I would love to do a Valentine's Day theme on Halloween, I would love to do a Mickey and Mallory. I mean, come on. Perfect Halloween material. That would be great. But Valentine's Day didn't do anything to Halloween. I know. I would love it. It would be great. Maybe that's a good Halloween theme for a Halloween, but it's not fair, you see? So, and besides, Halloween would confuse the message that I'm trying to give here. And the message is, we need to send a message to corporations that we are tired of being manipulated like this, and we need to. She's sending a message of her own right now, see? Okay. We're tired of giving Fauxfection on Valentine's Day. I'm tired of pretending that we like people when we don't. So here's what I think is fair. Let's spread a little faux hatred. Let's pretend to not like people on Valentine's Day. And I'm talking pretending, see? Disclaimer. Let's rib people a little bit. In fun, in comedy, as a, jibe to the corporations. Let's not do the Valentine's thing. Let's not. If nothing else, let's just be disinterested. But I know for one, my baby and I, we're going to faux hate on each other like no one's business. Speaking of. Does that seem fair? I think that seems a little more fair than bringing Halloween into the issue. Because Valentine's Day didn't do anything to Halloween. Just, but fair. What would Saul do, right? Okay. So let's spread a little faux hatred on Valentine's Day. Alrighty. So I'll see you then. I have a lot of projects underway. Check them out at tinyurl.com/honeyonline. The Electric Chapel is well underway. I play the music electric. Even if you don't like electric music, I mean, check it out because there are a lot of different kinds of electric music that I'm playing. I have spread my wings, baby, and I'm flying. Alright? Also got my hands on old-time radio, so I got some of that happening too. I'm also hosting Table 27 at MarsCon this year, 2016. So if you're into games, gaming, RPGs, and funny music, I will see you there too. Cool? Alright, so like I said, I've been under the weather. This has been short but sweet, but I had to get it out there because, you know, things you have to do for Valentine's Day. Yeah. I hate you all, babies. See you later.
Electric Chapel.